to the MTX Podcast. My name is Sanita, and I'm here with...
Hi, my name is Fahmida, and I'm a project manager at MTX.
So, Fahmida, as we think about hidden curriculums as it relates to our roles at MTX and the things that we've learned while on the job or while in school, how do you bring that into your role at MTX as a project manager?
I didn't start with project management at MTX. However, every role that I played just has some similarities.
Okay.
And as a project manager, it has a lot to do with planning, working with the team, managing the
Absolutely.
project and the client.
Okay.
And every day and every client that I work with, it's different. And I feel like I learned so many different things on how to build a relationship with each team members and with the client.
Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of what you do is similar too, even though you have a different role.
Yes, yes. And just as you were speaking and topping in on some of those topics there, I was thinking the same. Absolutely. As a paralegal, doing the same thing. Communication is paramount in the role that I'm in. Making sure that I know my clients, ensuring that I deliver those projects to them. So just as you're a project manager and you have to know your projects, I need to know my projects, and that tends to center around contracts. So knowing the contracts, knowing what my clients are wanting, their expectations. So I need to ensure that I'm delivering that.
Yeah, and a lot of those things you don't really learn at school,
No, you
right?
don't. No, you
And we were
don't.
talking about that earlier, that you go into school, you do learn things, but you don't learn the soft skills and the people skills.
Right,
But
right.
once you are in that field, you start learning. And I
that,
feel like I'm learning every day still.
yes, yes. And that is what makes us an asset to the company when we come and bring those skills into the role that we're in. Those are just paramount. We don't have to worry about our employer worrying about, do we know those kinds of things? And then that translates over into some of our day-to-day outside of the office as well. Do you see that in your world?
Honestly, I see it all the time.
Ye-
And when you think about it, you don't realize that you're planning all the time. And,
Yes.
you're trying to make timelines work, even on vacation, right? You're planning
Yes.
what you're going to do each
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Yeah, I just planned a whole wedding and got married. So that had a lot to do with project
Congratulations.
management because it was
Okay.
like a project to me.
Okay, yes.
So everything that we do at work, including the communication, right, to build a relationship with your partner, with your family, you're using similar skills.
Yes.
Maybe not as professional, but you take it to the client, because they're also people. You use that to build relationship with them.
Yes.
And communicate with the team members. So everything that I do at work, I take it to my personal life as well.
Okay.
What about you?
I feel the same, absolutely, in terms of the things that I do. But one of the things you spoke on, and I keep hearing, and we hear it throughout the course of our workday, and that's the communication piece. If we're not able to communicate and speak up and see what's going on, we will be left behind. So, yes, in terms of planning with my family, same thing. The ball tends to end up in my court all the time. And I'm like, wow, why me? But yes.
So, Sanita, do you have any recommendations or tips for people that are trying to improve their communication, either with their client or just as a person?
Absolutely, absolutely. People have expectations all the time, but you need to, as a person, you need to ensure that you're communicating and you're asking what those expectations are so that you're able to deliver what it is that that project, your manager, people at work, family are needing and wanting from you.
I agree. I think sometimes, even with myself, right, I see myself trying to improve, because even though I've been project manager for a few years, I still find myself getting nervous with a new client, or when I'm in person with them, just
You,
not being able to
Fahmida?
express
No.
not being able to express myself the way I want to, right? I need a little bit more time to just get more comfortable because of my personality. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who struggle with that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. And I think it's important to just stop and pause for a moment. There's no clear cut answer or direction for communication, except for it to be open and transparent and ask what you're seeking.
I think sometimes we forget the person we're talking to, whether it's a client or CEO or whoever, that they're also a human being,
Yes, yes,
right? We get so nervous.
yes, yes.
But that's a very good tip,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Just setting the expectations
Yes.
and just being straightforward. I think that's very important.
And that's what people are looking for. They want people to be human. As you said, we are human, and we're going to make mistakes. But through communication, we can build that back up and go right back at it again. And next time around, we're going to succeed and achieve what it is that they ask from us.
I agree. And honestly, being in a professional environment teaches you so much.
Oh, yes.
Right? Like we were talking about things that you don't learn in school. The communication part, but also just being able to be in an environment where there's so many different types of roles,
Yes.
so many different types of personalities.
Yes. Yes.
Right? You don't get to do that when
Right.
you're just in
In-
class and
correct.
focused on your homework.
Right, right.
So I'm really grateful that people get to experience being in that professional environment.
Yes, yes, and it's important. It helps build character. It helps us grow. It helps us to, uh, step outside of the box that we're comfortable in when we seek additional communication and understand and learn expectations from others. People come with different styles. Some managers are not communicators. So you have to go and seek that information in order for you to be successful in your role.
I agree. Sanita, I have another question. Do you have any advice for people in school? I know they're not in the professional environment yet.
Yes, absolutely. My son just graduated college, and through the course of him being in school, I just told him to see it through. Stay focused and stay the course and complete that task so that you can obtain that degree. So yes.
I think for me, if I were to give anyone advice, is that it's okay. Take your time
Yes. Yes.
and ask for help, because even
Yes.
I struggle with that sometimes. And that goes with the whole communication thing, right?
Yes.
Ask for help, ask for advice, whether it's your teammate or teacher, manager, whoever
Right.
it is.
Oh, yes.
I think that's very important.
Because that's going to translate back into the in the workplace. So
Exactly.
same thing. Yes.
Exactly.
I think that's great advice.
Well, Sanita, this has been a great conversation.
It has been, Fahmida.
Yep. Well, thank you everyone for joining the MTX podcast. We hope to see you next time.